I feel like a big pink teddy bear. Cuckoo, it's Kennedy! So since I started this channel and since I started getting more serious and consistent with uploading, there are a lot of new people, so you know what? We should get to know each other. You should get to know me, I should get to know you. I find that whenever I live stream, there are certain questions I answer and certain things that I kind of talk about in regards to myself and my life that a lot of you don't know. So I figured it would be fun to do a 25 facts about me video. Like I said, I want to get to know you guys better as well. So go ahead and comment one cool random fun fact about you because I would love to get to know my Kennedy squad. Let's just get into it. Number 1. My favorite song of all time is Africa by Toto. Anytime this song comes on, I cannot skip it. I love playing it in my car and just blasting it. It's such a good song to me. Number 2, I was raised an only child, but I have a younger sister. And I know you're probably like, what? How does that work? How does that make sense? Some of you kind of know a little bit about my story since I've talked about it on this channel before. But I have a younger sister who I met about 3 years ago, and she's lovely. I love her. Her name is Jess, and I'm so grateful to know her. Number 3. I grew up playing tennis, and tennis is my favorite sport to watch and play to this day. Number 4, I was born in New Jersey and raised in New York. Number 5, my favorite comfort food is mac and cheese. I love it. I could eat it every day, but I don't because that would be grossly unhealthy. Number 6, in 8th grade, I competed in our school spelling bee and I won. And then I went on to qualify to compete for the state, and you know, I was so excited about it. But right at that time, my mom and I were coming to LA so that I could pursue my acting career more seriously, and I had to choose. I'm much more passionate about acting, so the spelling bee stuff just had to take a back burner. Number 7, I feel like a lot of you don't know this about me, but in addition to acting and singing, I am also a television host, and I've been doing that for years. I started hosting and reporting when I was 12, so I was on a news show for a little bit, and then I would also cover red carpet events and interview celebrities. So I've been doing that for a little while. Number 8, I absolutely hate ketchup. I abhor ketchup. I want nothing to do with ketchup ever. I don't want it near me. If it's in my vicinity, oh my gosh, it really grosses me out. Number 9, I love trying new things, whether that's food, different experiences, traveling. I just love being open to all kinds of new things, and the beauty about trying new things and being open to it is that if you feel like you don't like something, you don't have to try it again. Number 10, I'm bilingual. I speak English and French. My whole family on my mom's side speaks French because they're from France. Bonjour, je m'appelle Kennedy, j'ai 21 ans, j'habite à Los Angeles et je parle anglais et français avec un accent américain, bien sûr. That kind of ties into this next fact, which is that I have dual citizenship. So I have 2 nationalities. I'm an American citizen and I'm a French citizen, which means I have 2 passports. 12. I am so fascinated by medicine. Ever since I was little, I've just loved anything having to do with medical science, biology. When I was younger, I swore that I would become a doctor one day. Obviously, that changed. But I can still play a doctor one day. Number 13, I love going to museums, whether it's an art museum, a history museum, a science museum. Number 14, my family is originally from Senegal and Guinea-Bissau in West Africa. So proud to be African and West African. If you're also African or West African or Senegalese, comment down below because I want to know. Number 15, I am a Taurus, and I have one of the notorious traits of being a Taurus, which is being stubborn. Number 16, when I was 8 years old, I created a workout video for kids, and I wrote a letter to Bill Clinton because at the time he was doing a campaign against childhood obesity. So he wrote me back and invited me to come speak with him and appear with him at a school in New York. I have this photo to remember that moment. Number 17, I have the worst sweet tooth. I'm the first to admit that. I love cookies, cakes, pastries. I just love sweet stuff. Number 18, all throughout high school I was homeschooled. I did online schooling, and that helped me graduate early. I graduated when I was 15, about to turn 16. Number 19, quite often my parents would take me to go see Broadway plays, and I have such a love for theater and Broadway because of it. My very first Broadway play that I saw was Cats. I was in preschool. I also really love Rent, which I went to go see when I was in 2nd grade, and I'm pretty sure half of the time I didn't really understand what was going on. Number 20, I don't drink coffee. I stopped drinking coffee about 2 years ago, and I did it because I realized that it just wasn't making me feel that great. I would feel queasy a few hours after drinking it. So now I stick to my tea. Tea is great. You can spill it as well. Number 21, I'm really into fashion. You probably could have figured this out if you follow me on Instagram, but fashion is one of my favorite ways to express myself. Number 22, I cry during so many movies. I get so emotional, and there are so many movies that just trigger it for me. Movies like Monsters, Inc., E.T., Lion King. Number 23, I grew up in the food business. My mom, from the time I was little, was in the food industry. She catered the US Open. Again, there goes our love for tennis. She had restaurants. She had a restaurant in New York City. She had a cafe. And then at some point, she even had a delivery service. My mom was literally Postmates way before Postmates even existed. Number 24, I am the ambassador of a nonprofit organization called the African Millennium Foundation. And AMF does some pretty cool things. They work to benefit and empower women and children in Africa. Right now, we are also working with 2 girls who we brought from Tanzania who are in school. They have an incredible story. So I will put a link to their story and where you can donate below. Even if you donate $1, you know, that would make my day. That would go such a long way. And last but not least, it's probably one of the weirder ones that I put in here, but I really love memes. I have a whole folder on my phone of memes. If you ever see a good meme and you think of me, tweet it to me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you feel like you know me a little bit better. From now on, I post every Thursday, so hit subscribe and the notification bell if you want to see my videos every time they come out. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Mwah. Bye.